Muslims have their own idols. Now we have cultures as our idols. And our cultures have their own list of halal and haram that is different from Allah's list of halal and haram. This is a really amazing way to describe Judgment Day, because this is Allah's way of telling us pleasing people doesn't matter. This is Allah's way of telling us that. So many of our decisions are because the family said so. So many not good decisions, bad decisions. Family said so, the loved one said so. You did this because of your been in your right, and here you have the criminal ready to throw all of them in hell. All of them can go. We have to decide who we worship in the end. I say this without reservation, and I've said this now multiple times, but I think I don't say it enough. The mushrikun worshipped idols. Muslims have their own idols. Now we have cultures as our idols, and our cultures have their own list of halal and haram. That is different from Allah's list of halal and haram. And when it comes to our cultures, halal and haram, we observe it even if it means violating Allah's halal and haram. Like you can go against Allah any day of the week. No problem. You don't go against the culture. You don't go against the family system, or you go against the expectations in your culture. That's what we've become. These are no different than as far as I'm concerned. If you're worshipping them unconditionally, obeying them unconditionally, and you're turning to the word of Allah and saying, no, that comes in second place. I don't know what else. If shirk is not to make an equal with God or to put something besides God, if that's not it, then I don't know what we're talking about. I don't understand it, you know. And we do this. The crazy thing to me is, it's not, oh, these Muslims who don't pray, and the Muslims who the women don't wear hijab, and they don't even eat halal. They drink alcohol, and they go clubbing, and drugs, and alcohol, and illicit relationships. Those are the people that I'm talking about. Now, I'm talking about people that look religious, act religious, talk religious, they talk religious, and they're the ones that are just, when it comes to the family expectations, that matters. Even if that violates the law of Allah openly, take the matter of inheritance, take the matter of take the matter of how a divorce is performed, take the matter of child support, mostly take the matter of money. Like Allah is our God for Hajj, Ramadan, Salah, Allah is our God. When it comes to money, we have other gods. That's just what we become. It's disgusting, but that is a reality, you know? And so it's easy to study the ayat of shirk and look, these pagans worshipped idols. Look at them without looking at the filthy idols we've created, you know, and we're not even batting an eye over them. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. It's all good, you know, now says, meaning a person will want to give away his own mother, because literally the first meaning would be the mother, because you were separated from the mother physically, right? You were in her and you came out of her because of the intense relationship that was there with her. When she was protecting me, she was protecting him even in her belly. And using the word means to give a refuge inside of a cave. To combine both of these meanings is one of the most beautiful literary constructions in the Quran, or both of these meanings meaning the one that protected you and you separated from. But even when they separate you, separated from her, she put you in another protection. She constantly tried to protect you, and your elders constantly tried to protect you. So you went from one refuge, meaning the womb, to a life of refuge to be found in your parents. Right? And so both of those concepts got combined in very, very beautiful meaning. Whoever he has on the, Ya Allah, whoever is in the world altogether, I don't care. The entire world's population can go to hell. Literally just let me go, yeah guys, just please let me go. I offer you the planet like. He literally says, baby, no, not good, okay. The little wife, brother, okay. My family not good. Okay. Take everyone. Just take everyone. Actually even argued here that he's not just offering people, he's offering stuff too. You can take my house now. You can take my money now. Just, I'll sign over the business. I'll do it. I'll do it. So even though it's man is used for people, but man is, so he's saying meaning it's mostly referring to people. My friends, you can take my friends, my workers, you can take my workers, my family, take my family, take. All of them, but okay, the people aren't good enough. Why don't you take my stuff? You can have the car, you can have the helicopter, you can have the camels, you can have the horses, you can have the property, you can have the titles, all of it. So he's saying they will offer whatever they can. And Allah mentions if the earth was turned into gold and he offered the weight of the earth in gold, that wouldn't be enough to be his ransom. Like nothing. None of this is of any value. You see, the sky stopped being what it was. The mountain stopped being what it was. And so the things that used to have value are not what they were now. They have no value. And things that didn't have any value in this world have a lot of value, and the good deeds don't have value in this world. Not really. If everybody in your class is cheating and you're not going to cheat and you got a 70 and everybody else got a 90, what was valued? Cheaters were valued, isn't it? You're the only one who didn't lie on your resume. Everybody else lies on their resume. They got jobs. Who's the only one who didn't get a job? Bill. So I mean truthfulness, honesty, integrity, kindness, forgiveness. You think these things pay off in this life? Like you think Nouman was doing bad deeds for 900 years, 950 years? He was doing good deeds every single day, right? Was that a good life he lived? Easy life he lived. Good deeds don't pay off much. Good deeds don't. Fionn lived most of his 99% of Fionn's life, unless with one bad swimming experience, right? 99.9% of his life he's living in the most luxurious crib on the planet. Sin pays. Sin's good life, but it pays. Good deeds don't pay. Good deeds actually keep you. In fact, this is the subject of aham. People who do good deeds. Especially when corruption is open. When corruption is open, because sin is the way to get ahead and good deeds are a way to stay behind. And Allah will take that formula that seems to work for sinners temporarily and He's going to flip it on its head. And what does He do on Judgment Day? He's offering all this wealth acquired by sin. All these people that are under this influence by say, and none of it has any value, and the people that were considered stupid and behind, and they're the ones that are ahead. They're in front of everybody else. The Prophet was called insane, right? You ever think about one of the reasons he's called insane has to do with money? When he's saying all the idols should be destroyed. You understand that? If the idols are destroyed, the Quraysh lose their affiliation with all the tribes in the region because all those tribes keep their idols where? At the Kaaba. So they make enemies with all the tribes. They fall into a political problem. Then nobody will come to visit the Kaaba because the only reason they come to visit the Kaaba is what? For the weather. They come for their idols. If you destroy the idols that the will stop coming, and then the people from will stop coming and the people from Medina will stop coming. The Ishikun used to go from everywhere to Makkah to pay visit to their idols. You destroyed the idols. You're killing my business. That's like going to Vegas and saying, I am against gambling. When you go to Vegas and say, we're going to shut down all the casinos, what's the what? Are the what's going to be the response of the politicians and the billionaires? Are you insane? Look at the roads we build. Look at the hospitals we build. Look at the education. We have free college education for anybody who gets over an 85% in Nevada. In the state of Nevada, where did that money come from? Where did all of it come from? It came from the casinos. You want to shut down Are you insane? This is how we survive. And by the way, if we shut them down, we're going to make some very powerful people very angry. They're all going to kill us. This is insin. So when IM is calling Ford, according to the business people and according to the politicians, that's insanity, that's crazy. The only thing that matters in this life is power people under your influence money. That's what matters, and judgment day comes and he says, well, if this is the only currency I know, that's all I can offer. So he says, and whatever he has underneath, anything he want, any property he had, any good he had, he wants to give away. Just let me be saved. Just allow me to be saved.